so we're taking the old Z6 block off here. I'm gonna get my motor on there once I pull the tranny off of it, so we just gotta get this one off real quick. Already off. Okay. So now I just gotta pull my transmission off, and then I'm gonna put my block up on the stand so I can start taking it apart and getting stuff cleaned off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unbolt all these outside bolts. That's all that holds the tranny on, and then use those same bolt holes that the tranny goes on to mount it on the engine stand. I got all the bolts out.
So oily.
Yeah, dude, this thing's fucking disgusting. So I need to clean all that out. Yeah, see right here, this is what...
Just about every seal was leaking, I'm sure.
Probably, but I'll replace everything. Yeah, see right here, this is what engages and disengages the four-wheel drive. It connects to this latch up here. So when you turn that guy, it pulls in and out on this little fork. And I don't have all the pieces that go in here, but there's like this little sleeve that it locks onto, so that's how it engages it right there. So then that sends it through this. There's a little transfer case that goes right there. Yeah, kind of cool. So right now I'm taking my clutch off because I need to get the clutch off to fit it onto this guy right here, and then that slides into the engine stand. But I'm just going to show you guys, for those of you who don't know or who have never seen a Honda clutch at this point. This right here is a regular 10mm socket, and these are the bolts that hold the clutch on right there. And they are a 10mm, but as you can see, this one won't fit it, and that's because you need a 12-point socket. So this one right here is like the standard 6-sided hexagon shape, and you need one that's like this. Well, once it focuses on there, yeah, you need one like this right here. So that has the 12 pieces in there instead of the 6 sides. So, and then that guy will fit right over it, and then you can zip it right off. Shit. Then these pins right here kind of hold it on. Just gotta pop those guys off. No, come right off. Oh, one more. Dude, I was roasting this stock clutch. It would not grab at all. When I put it back into four-wheel drive, I was just spinning it hard on this thing. But, oh well. That will be getting upgraded as well.
I got my motor mount out. Sort of, all the bolts out. There we go. And it's pretty shot. Everything's all torn. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna fill that hole with the polyurethane.
Work it in there. You need 100% whatever, can't think of the word. Adhesion. Is that a word?
Adhesion is, yeah.
Adhesion?
Fuck, I'm gonna try to fill this little gap too.
Fucking fill everything, fuck it. Then once it dries, we'll just like sand it off and spray paint it black, and then you'll never be able to tell.
I don't really care about the color.
If you really wanted to, you could.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this back in now. And do the other side. Because it's just on the jack. I'm just supporting it on the oil pan right now. Don't want to spin it.
And how long does that take to dry? Did you already say like...
We squirted this out last night and
it's still not dry. It's like getting there.
It's like not sticky anymore. It's
just, but it's like, still wet.
It feels like gum.
Should've got some quick dry stuff. I bet they make some that dries in like a couple hours. But I don't know.
That's right. just gonna spread this.
I'm definitely not doing that on mine. I'll just make them or go buy some, fuck it. I think I want to try to make some for my Wago. It should be pretty easy. I'm just gonna do like what Charlie did right here, how it's jacked up like that, and then just make a bracket off of that, and it should be super easy. And then just once I get that side done, then I'll do the other side as well, and then probably not even worry about the back one, because just the two sides being solid should be plenty. But if I have to, I could do the back one as well.
Looks pretty shitty. I like it.
Looks like shit. Run it.
Try not to spread it all over. Alright, I just got the other side off. I had to drop the transmission way down to get it out. Oh, looks pretty good. Just spread it out. Put it back in. Alright, the other side's back in is pretty messy. I kind of spilled it everywhere, but I'm gonna leave it because it adds extra protection.
Has extra weather protection.
Yeah. And then
Be rust free in 30 years from now.
yeah. And since that one was loose before, to get it back in, we had to pull the whole motor this way like a 1/4 inch, and it squeezed all the stuff from this mount out. So I'm just gonna put more in.
It's only right here though, so you don't have to take it back off.
Yeah. I just squeezed more to fill that gap. And as far as the back one, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do it, because it's this one on here, and it's all behind everything, and it's hard to reach, and it's really hard to take off, even with the motor out.
Yeah, even with it out right here, I have to drop this whole K-member thing right here just to get to a back bolt on the back side. There's no way. I've been trying for like 20 minutes. There's no way to get to it. I can get a wrench on it, but there's no way you can break it loose. So, at least on mine, I'm probably gonna drop that down a little bit to reach it. But Charlie still has his motor in there, so that's not even gonna happen on his.
I think I'm just gonna say
You might be able
fuck
to
it and get like
from one side.
yeah, I'm just gonna squeeze as much as I can in it.
Mine's pretty bad. Like, it's really cracked in there. I don't think you can see it on the camera.
Oh yeah.
But, dude, it's fucked.
It's like
Actually, what I'm thinking now, because I will get that one off, I think I'm just gonna get it out of there and then try to cut all the rubber out and then just make 2 plates and then center that piece and then just make it a solid mount and just weld it all the way around.
if you can't get it off, you could just cut it now while the motor's out, and then just we can wheel this over to the welder. Just weld some plates on it.
Yeah, that might work too. Just weld it in the car. It'd just be nice if I could get it out to make sure it's all centered. I'll just get it out. It's only 4 bolts to drop the cable, and it should come down a little bit. At least enough to get it out, hopefully, we'll see.
I might not even bother trying to fill it. I think I'm just gonna...
You should just see how solid it makes these ones first.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't move much after those harden up, then I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. I don't want it like stuck in place, because then it's gonna make everything vibrate inside.
It's not gonna be bad. It's not even bad, even solid ones. Hayden had solid mounts. Riding his CRX, it wasn't that bad.
Alright, everything's back together. And I'm just gonna let it dry overnight, and then probably try to drive it. But I can't really give a final review of how good this works for a few days, at least, until they dry completely.
I say it's pretty good.
Yeah, I probably did it in the most ghetto way you possibly could. So there's that. And I didn't even fill that back one. But, oh well, it's worth a shot. So this is a before, how much my mount moves. You can see the whole engine shifts probably a good 1/4 inch. That's side to side. And then moves not as much twisting, but still some. So after it dries, we'll do that same test again and see the difference.
See if it actually helped or not. We'll find out. I've definitely never heard of that until people in the comments were suggesting it. But I guess we'll see if it works. Just gotta let it dry for a bit. And I got my motor on the stand. So it's already dark out and it's really cold out. So I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and pull all this stuff outside, go get some degreaser and kind of clean it all off with and I have a power washer. So get everything nice and clean because it is just nasty. Like, oh, you can see all that down in there. It's just fucking gross. Then I'm gonna just JB weld that piece back onto the transmission for now and then just leave it and never try to put force on it again. So hopefully once I do the solid motor mounts or whatever I'm gonna do, just having 3 will be enough and I don't need to go off the transmission again because I'm still pissed I broke that, but it's whatever. I'll just get that piece back on there just so it protects shit from flying in there. But yeah.
Made a new sticker for my dash.
Newest edition.
Let us know if anyone wants these. Like, I'm thinking it'd be better as a shirt, or as a shirt, 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 as a shirt. I'm thinking it'd be better as a shirt than a sticker. But we'll see how it looks.
We should just fill your dash with a whole bunch of stickers.
I'm down.
I mean, we already kind of took up all the space with that one, but fuck it.
There we go.
Yeah, putting stickers on the dash is not the best surface to stick to, but it still sticks on there. You just gotta be a little more careful with it.
Yeah. Just because of the texture.
Sick. Civic wagon sticker. And Charlie made this one all by himself. Custom. No one has this exact image right there.
Yeah.
So that was completely homemade right there.
Microsoft Paint and that what is it, the vinyl cutter?
It's a Vinyl Master.
I don't know. Let me grab a light on it because it's really hard to see.
You can see it pretty good. Yeah, because there's light coming through your windshield. Like, it honestly looks like there's a light on it through the camera, but in person it looks dark as crap. Like, look.
I can't see it.
Look through the camera. Look, it looks like there's a light on it.
Jeez.
It picks up the light really good. Oh yeah, that's too much light. Yeah, like right there is good. Oh yeah. Looks dope. And so we'll let you guys know how putting the window sealer stuff and the mounts work. Did you tell them what that stuff was? Did you say it was like window sealer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we put it in the last video. It's just Loctite window weld, whatever it's called.
So yeah, some sort of window sealer. He went and bought it.
It's just polyurethane. It's not the silicone.
But we gotta wait for it to dry. It's been a couple hours, and it's still sticky as shit. So we'll let you guys know how that works. And we did actually take Charlie's car last night and did a couple races. The last video we posted didn't get that many views, but we raced Mustang and a GTI with some bolt-ons. So if you guys want to see that, check out the video from yesterday too. It's just because I titled it like kind of boring. So, but just in case you guys were wondering, we did have a couple races as well. But we'll let you know about the mounts, how that comes out, probably in the next couple days. And like I said, hopefully tomorrow morning I'm gonna start cleaning shit up on my Wago and get that going. And I'm gonna wait for the mounts for the MR2, so that might be a couple weeks before I get those as well. But everything is coming.
Yeah, might possibly take mine to get retuned sometime soon.
Yeah.
It's kind of weak right now.
Need,
If I had to guess, it's probably like 50 horsepower less than what it was.
yeah, it's probably right around 280-ish or to 300 to the wheels right now. So it's definitely a little slower, and it's not as rowdy as when we first got it off the dyno, but we can always get a retune. Brent will hook it up. I know he will.